I want us to listen to some remarks coming from the Attorney General, Justin Muturi. The remarks are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now.
Attorney General Justin Muturi has revealed that important decisions concerning his docket, like appointments of senior officers and bills finding their way to Parliament, are being made without his approval. The Chief Government Legal Advisor told Parliament that the Public Service Commission has been making appointments of senior officers in his office without his knowledge. He spoke as he made a case for the independence of his office.
And all the things that are happening.
For the second time in as many weeks, the Attorney General was appearing before a parliamentary committee, this time speaking out for the need for his office to be independent.
No, I wouldn't have any.
The Attorney General further making a case for the need to have a board that will help in managing matters of human resource in his office. Currently, the Public Service Commission performs this function.
I have, for instance, a gentleman who acts at State House, but he was appointed by the Public Service Commission to the level of Senior Deputy Solicitor General. The current Chief of Staff in the office of the Deputy President is a Senior Deputy Solicitor General. I'm making my case why it is important for me to delink from the Public Service Commission, and this committee and Parliament could agree with me. Give me a board. It is not Justin Muturi to sit. I'm not interested to appoint anybody, but a board so as to serve everybody fairly.
Muturi says these decisions by the PSC have adversely affected how staff members work there.
Operationalized. The Office of the Attorney General Act has not been operationalized. That, I think, maybe in a sense I would want to say that this is what pushed me into looking at why are staff exiting in such large numbers. And I looked at this and I said, look, even when I make I say we want to appoint a state council to go and work in some ministry, sometimes you hear Public Service Commission saying, no, that's our work. We are the ones who deal with the civil servant.
He also clarified the manner in which those seeking legal advice of his office ought to operate.
When I attend meetings, I'm merely in attendance. That time I'm not advising. And I've told everybody who cares to listen that, here we are in a meeting. When you want advice, please write so that you say specifically what it is you want to be advised on. So that it cannot be that everywhere people are attending a marriage ceremony, I'm advising there. No. And I'm sure you may have noticed that I'm not feasible in such functions because there's no work for me there. If we go, we maybe just go to dance and maybe eat and drink, enjoy with everybody. When it is advised, it is independent.
Muturi's revelations seemed to raise alarm with some members of the committee who sought to find out whether he was being sabotaged.
Let's put that into perspective. In case you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Justin Muturi is confirming clearly that is just an Attorney General to be seen, but not to be heard. His appointment was just to make him earn a salary, but his work is being done somewhere else. That's the first thing coming out very clearly. And that confirms that Ruto has got a very low opinion of these individuals he gave jobs. He's seeing clearly they are not worth holding those offices and they have nothing to offer. He might have deliberately appointed them knowing fully well they were not qualified. That's what I'm seeing from those sentiments coming from Justin Muturi. And that goes on to confirm again that Kenya Kwanza government is most definitely a one-man show where William Ruto is everything. And I'm saying that because weeks back, We saw several cabinet secretaries anonymously complaining that they were just seeing gazette notices being made without them being consulted. Several cabinet secretaries came out anonymously to complain. And now we are also seeing Justin Muturi complaining, and this is not the first time. So I'm seeing a government being run by one man at State House, Nairobi. And if you look at it from another angle, Ruto still insists on creating the positions of the CASS, but the courts rendered those appointments unconstitutional, but Ruto still insists on making those appointments. So you are seeing that the ones he has already appointed, he's not even consulting. And then he wants to go ahead to create more additional positions. Another confirmation that Ruto is giving Kenyans a raw deal. He's just making appointments as a reward to his allies and friends. But it's very clear that those appointments are not in any way helping the government. And then from the remarks by Justin Muturi, I'm seeing a man who will soon fall out with William Samoei Ruto. Because I'm very sure that that expose, Ruto is not happy with that. So I'm seeing in the coming days, I'm seeing a Justin Muturi will most definitely fall out with William Ruto. And that goes on to confirm that things are really falling apart in Kenya Kwanza government. The center cannot just hold, things are falling apart. The government is not working as a unit. Those are some of the reasons why almost any initiative this government tries doing ends up failing. So far, Ruto has never gotten it right on any project initiates. G2G failed badly, and most of the projects this government initiates, we are seeing them almost going to collapse. The housing thing will soon collapse if you look at it very objectively. So nothing is working in Kenya Kwanza government. A clear confirmation again that most of these government officials are incompetent. They are not qualified to hold public offices starting from the top. As I conclude, William Ruto is giving Kenyans a raw deal. In our next analysis, we are going to have a look at one police officer who died in a US hotel on his way to Haiti. Yes, we know that the court have stopped the police being deployed to Haiti, but we are still seeing Kenyan police officers being sent there to survey the situation. And that is another confirmation that Ruto is not listening to our courts and is only listening to himself. Let's meet in that analysis, but in case you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss that analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
ODM kati kwa ODM. Mimi nataka niseme nikiwa hapa Kiambu. Hiyo tabia ya kupiga kelele mbele ya mfalme, hiyo hapana tabia ya watu ya Mlima Kenya. Hiyo ni tabia ya ODM. Na mimi nikiwa kiongozi wenu hapa, sitaki kuona hiyo maneno tena. Sema washindwe.